What is up guys, A7 Snipes here, and welcome back to the part 2 of the Real Madrid Takeover. If you haven't checked out part 1, then go check it out, because in this episode there's gonna be a lot of spoilers. So in last episode we left off with a new formation and the players in different positions. Mbappe is now a left wing, Endrick is no longer a super sub, and is in the starting 11 as our striker. And also Vinny is playing as right wing. And sadly, Rodrigo got sacrificed and now is our super sub. But I'm pretty sure Ancelotti is gonna put him in, so he's gonna get enough playing time. That being said, let's start off with the second half of the season. So for the first month of the second half of the season and the new year, we start off with a win against Mallorca in La Liga. And then I'm guessing we play Almeria in a Super Copa, I think Copa del Rey Cup, which we win, and then we verse Atletico de Madrid in the Super Cup, and we beat them 2-1 to advance to the finals against Barcelona, and we win the Super Cup because we beat them 2-1. Let's get it. So this is our second time beating Barcelona in the season. The 2 times we played against them, we won, which is a good thing. And then afterwards we played 2 La Liga games, which we win, and then I guess we play another Copa del Rey Cup game against Real Betis, and we beat them too. And then to end off the month, we beat Las Palmas in La Liga. I'm very happy because we win each and every single game in this month. We started the new year strong. We again go unbeaten in the month of February, winning 3-0 in La Copa del Rey against Girona. And then we beat Atletico de Madrid in La Liga. And then again in the Copa del Rey, we advance to the next round. I'm not sure what stage we're at the Copa del Rey, but we're advancing. And then we beat Girona again for the second time, but this time in La Liga. And then we beat PSG in the Champions League. Let's get it. After that, we win our 2 La Liga games. And then I'm guessing in the second leg of the Copa del Rey Cup, we beat Leganés 1-0. So now March, we start the first day of the month with the draw against Valencia in the league, but then the next week we beat PSG in the Champions League, advancing to the next round. But then sadly we lose against Celta de Vigo, which is surprising, very surprising. But then the following week we beat Osasuna and then Atletico de Madrid. Atletico de Bilbao. So now in the month of April, we have 4 La Liga games, winning 3 and losing 1 against Atletico de Madrid. And I'm just noticing right now, we beat Barcelona again for the 3rd time in the season. We've gone unbeaten against Barcelona this season. And then we destroy Porto in both games. In the first game, 4-0, and then the second game, 1-0, with an aggregate of 5-0. We absolutely destroyed them, moving us closer to the final of the Champions League. Now we start off May with the Champions League game against AC Milan. 2-1 against AC Milan, and then we have a Cadiz game and we beat them too, but sadly we get absolutely destroyed 4-1 against AC Milan, and I'm pretty sure we're eliminated out of the Champions League. I'm not sure if it's a quarterfinals or semifinals, but something tells me it's a semifinals, but we'll check on later. And for the 4 last games of the season in La Liga, we win all our 4 games. And I'm willing to predict that we won La Liga, but I'm not sure. We gotta go check the standings now. Let's go! We win La Liga! Going 11 points above Atletico de Madrid and going 13 points above our rivals FC Barcelona. And remember guys, when we left off the first part of the series, we were second. A few points against Barcelona, but I'm guessing Barcelona legit sold the entire rest of the season and it ended up 3rd. And of course, us Real Madrid, we ended up as La Liga champions. Let's get it. So our first trophy of the season. And I don't know if y'all remember in the part 1, but we checked out the last 3 teams in the relegation zone to see if they changed or not. So to compare from last episode, only Alaves and Almeria remained in the relegation zone, and luckily Las Palmas got out of the relegation zone. But sadly Granada was added to the relegation zone and are moved now to the 2nd division of La Liga. So now let's go check out the Super Copa of España, because it seemed like we won the Super Copa, so let's confirm it. So of course we beat Atletico de Madrid in the semi-finals, advancing to the finals, and Barcelona beat Osasuna. And in the final we beat FC Barcelona to win our second trophy of the season. Let's go! So in the Copa del Rey we advanced all the way from the round of 32 to the round of 16 to the quarterfinals, and then to the semi-finals, and then to the final, but lose it against Atletico de Madrid 2-1. That could have been our third trophy of the season. Man, that stinks. So now to check out the Champions League, I remember saying we beat PSG. So that was in the round of 16, and then in the quarterfinals we versed Porto, which we destroyed, I remember. And then in the semi-finals, we lost against AC Milan. You're kidding me. No way. So it gets us Napoli and AC Milan in the final. I wonder who wins. And Napoli win it. That's crazy. The first time in their history that they win the Champions League. Congrats to them. I'm curious to check who won the Europa League, so let's check it out. Arsenal beat Dortmund to become champions of the Europa League. Now let's go check out the conference. Fibonacci beat Lazio, but are named Latium and EAFC, and are champions of the Conference League. So now let's go check out the player stats in La Liga. So at the end of the season, Lewandowski leads with the Golden Boot, making 26 goals in 38 matches for FC Barcelona. And where are our players at? Vinny comes in third with 20, and Rodrigo surprisingly comes fourth. He wasn't even in the starting 11, so I'm guessing Ancelotti put him a lot, and Rodrigo responded with a lot of goals. But the most important man is where Mbappe. Oh, Mbappe is 10th place. Okay, he came from not being in the first episode, not even the top 25, to now being in 10th place with 16 goals. So I'm guessing that left wing position really helped him a lot. I wonder if we put him in the left wing position the whole entire season, if his goals would have even multiplied even more. Sadly, Endrick doesn't appear to be even in the top 15 nor in the top 25, which is pretty disappointing, but you know, at the end of the day, he's very, very young, so I guess I'll give him a pass. So for the most clean sheets in La Liga goes to Courtois, tied with Oblak with 13 clean sheets. So now let's go check out the stats of only the Real Madrid players. So Alphonso Davies played 34 games, had 1 goal, 2 assists, 9 clean sheets. I learned what CS means. Like I said last episode, I really don't expect too much from him because he's a left back. So my knowledge of football, he did pretty good this season. So now another top player, Jude Bellingham, played only 28 games, had only 1 goal, 6 assists, and 8 clean sheets. Man, a bit disappointing from Jude Bellingham, I'm not gonna lie. So we already saw Kylian Mbappe's stats, and now let's see Endrick's. So Endrick, even though we put him in the starting 11, he only played 9 games. His goals remained the same with only 2, and that's really it. So I'm guessing Ancelotti didn't put him as much, and Rodrigo, I guess, played instead of him because he played 36 games with 19 goals, 3 assists, 13 clean sheets. He got a lot of yellow cards, but it is what it is. He did really good this season. And Vinny, of course, I guess the MVP of the season for Real Madrid. Even though we removed him to the right wing position, he still kept carrying the team. So I'm very, very happy. So in conclusion, by saving the entire season, we ended up with 2 trophies. One being the Supercopa de España and the other being La Liga. And also the MVP player of Real Madrid was Vinicius Jr. But something tells me it could have been Mbappe if we put him left wing the entire season. But for now, I guess that'll remain as a question unanswered. Unless y'all want to see a part 3 and a second season of the Real Madrid Takeover, simming by only leaving Mbappe left wing the entire season. If y'all want to leave a comment down below, like the video, subscribe, and thank y'all for watching. Peace.